Emily, write hello in docdoc.txt.
TXT. Let me know if you want to add more to it. I created a file named dogdoc.txt and put the word hello inside it.
It is Emily's first time ever running a command on my computer. She's an AI agent I built on accident. Let me explain. It all started when I went to high school. Life as a student is busy. Homework, research competitions, programming projects. There never seems to be enough time for me to play on a computer. So I thought, how about I built another version of me on the digital world? My first step is cloning my own voice. And I start by collecting data from Piper Recorder Studio, recording my own voice to get the dataset. I did eventually break my voice. The development is set to transform an old industrial site into an interconnected smart city. But it's all gonna be worth it. At the end, I've recorded over 837 clips of my voice and tried to train from nothing with Piper. But with only 800 clips of my voice, roughly 2 hours of recording, it's not nearly enough to build a voice data, so the result is pretty bad. After the first fail, I tried retraining different models, different settings, different frameworks, but the result didn't really improve until I found this app called GPT Solve It. Instead of training from nothing, it uses a pre-trained model to fine-tune it with our dataset, which has higher quality and is more efficient with our audio clip. Hello guys, my name is Leaf, and this is the cloning voice of Leaf. By using the finally a voice that sounded like me, it still can be improved, but it's perfect for now. After I have the model of my voice, of course I need to put into Minecraft to replace the old narrator. Live94 has made the advancement, isn't it Iron Pit? Live94 has made the advancement getting an upgrade. I also connect a large language model to my voice to make Leaf sound smart. But after adding the memory system, he's acting way too realistic. Leaf, your name is hard to pronounce. Oh. At this point, I had cloned my voice, I had cloned my brain, so naturally the next step was to clone my appearance. There was just one problem. Every single time I tried to draw myself into my figure, somehow it always became a girl. And for some reason I still don't understand, animal ears kept appearing. Yeah, that's kind of my thing. So instead of building another version of me, I decided to build a completely new AI agent, which is Emily, the agent we've seen before. She uses the same voice cloning technology, but I got her data from AI generating and also the same computer control system. Building an avatar is not that hard for me since I've already built some before, but the hardest part is to display it on my desktop. For this usage, I use this Live2D viewer to place my avatar on the screen. Using some neural networks, I created mouse tracking, eye movement, and lip sync. I also gave it natural waves on its body so she will look around like normal people. At this point, she is still a chatbot. She couldn't actually do anything, so I decided to make her useful. I created a sandbox folder where Emily could safely interact with the files. I want her to at least know the basics of the commands on the terminal. So for the first version, I hard-coded the commands she should run when the words get triggered, but it ended up pretty bad since Emily don't actually know how to use commands. Create a Python folder called test.
Folder test created and ready for your Python project.
And the structure is also hard to implement. So in the second version, I started prompt engineering, which is basically giving Emily the strict rules she should follow when running the commands. After a while of trial and error, she finally worked as I expected. In the end, I never really cloned myself. Instead, I somehow ended up creating a girl, but now she can talk to me, control a small part of my computer, and maybe save me a little time. This is when I realized I never really need a clone of myself. I just needed another friend.